or not had.
Very much looking for it.
Then you've already lost.
Oh,
Some are born with it. Those who go looking for it, more often than not, end up destroying their lives in pursuit of the elusive ideal, like operant probable before you.
need to understand the nature of this it.
The question before you is the same one that obsessed operant probable during the period of their precipitous decline.
It rides into battle under polychrome banners, lance shining with the hopes of the people. It wears a suit of steel. Women and homosexuals throw flowers at its feet.
In their final reports, Probable speculated that it had disappeared completely from this material plane and could only be recovered by undertaking a dangerous meta-quest.
Pick up the lance for it.
Luck and skill, Cascade. You will need both.
Thank you. Wow.
Check it out, Hirsch. The creditorial equivalent of a mountain. An impossible weight somehow lifted, just waiting for the disturbance that will bring down the avalanche.
What happens when it comes down?
If it comes down, it all comes down. Countries end, history restarts. Cunts die. By some estimates, the entire world is 3 trillion sol in debt. If every one sol note in existence were used to pay off every loan, at the end of the day you would still come up short.
How's that even possible?
Inflation and compound interest. The abstract miracles of modern finance, holding aloft a juggernaut of debt. The good news is, it doesn't have to come down.
No?
Debt is platonic, Hirsch. Big or small, it doesn't exist as long as you don't pay it.
Okay. Oh, let's keep this protect.
Now you're talking. Your new imaginary girlfriend is called Credit, and you can do whatever you want with her.
Alright. That do. I thought, hold to unlock, you need a skill point. I don't have any more, so there's no point. Yay, I finished one. Right. Okay, 18 hours. So, this gets me a lot of trouble. More nerves. Then, oh wait. Is there a map? Map. Okay, where am I? The hell? Yeah, I'm gonna go down there somewhere. I'm gonna find where I sleep. Somehow.
An assortment of cargo crates sits in waiting. You step away from.
Yes.
The brightly coloured refreshment. The refreshments remain dormant in their.
Have a bottle of snaps. What?
The man gives no indication of registering your presence. His mirrored sunglasses are turned skywards. Must be cataract glasses. He's visually impaired. Maybe mentally impaired also.
You're excused. Help you with something?
Oh, the man came in with a car recently. Talk to. Colleague? Rolls his head. Brett and others go on. Dock merchant. There's a lot coming and going from the bazaar. Don't paid to keep.
A decent performance, but you have notes.
Odd. The guy said there. Did he? Oh, right. We took from this. How have. What? Now I have him. Yeah, your colleague here. As you can see, he isn't now. Socks mostly. Tilted his head. Not really my province. Here with brokers can't. With brokers, I'm kind of deal with the bazaar.
Time to show.
It
Card.
wasn't. Then he must have been a spy, an operant bureau, a measured flare of cigarette smoke.
A still moment. Boats creak in the water. Nearby, something splashes.
It used to be. Sometimes bus get ahead of you, or falls so far behind that you start to lap it. Rough grin. Anyways, your colleagues seemed understandable, respectful, but I couldn't help.
End of the line. The pseudopod terminus. He bounced off this man and landed somewhere in oblivion.
Or a disc. No, he frowns. What's on it? I'm not sure. It made me terrible colorless. Heavyweight. Got a couple of these tapes up back in the day. Color discs in these high-tech formats. No province either. He was alright when he was talking to you with it mentally. Very much so. Probably too much. Probably too with shaky hands, blotchy neck. But he did alright.
A polite round of applause for the support act.
Need to know what my partner wanted. Why was he here? Woohoo! Still point, baby. So it's partner now. Cease across the brow. He wanted the same thing as you do, I assume. I meet with the boss man.
A face flashes in your mind, unbidden. Heavy set, boyish grin. Traces of the underworld clinging to him.
Who's the boss man? Tempo de Sur.
Your
Damn
cerebrospinal
it.
fluid turns to liquid refrigerant.
I'm gonna have to put nerve in. Nerve's getting me destroyed here. Ah, why? What? Alright.
Tempo del Sur, mid-tier deity in the local underworld, and once your asset, cryptonym Taxman, also someone you once called a friend.
I can't find him. Boss man is the bizarre edge of the smoke. He's everywhere you look. Fired my partner after him and returned him. He came back. Had to turn him away 4 times. He smooths back his hair in the table. After that, I lost track of him. But he didn't exactly walk off on purpose.
As the sun smears across rooftops, a man with a briefcase full of carefully folded
proud of you.
socks sits on a metal bench. He sits there for a long time, considering the tangle of alleyways that surround him.
I'm proud of him. Oh, that's nice. A slow drag. Huh? Yeah, whole kingdom keeps.
Tempo had many criminal-grade contacts in the loos. Probably how he dodged the fallout after your network blew.
Tempo's boss man, big picture stuff. His new underboss keeps things tight on boss. Teenage girl, 16, maybe 17, but knows the score. He smirks, promising young bootlegger. I haven't seen her around. He's here and there, but luckily catch her last foot. Boss man still smoke. Both of them do nowadays. Trying to ship me on. Yeah, ordered those. He takes the drag of his own cigarette and glances at it. Not my brand. Fine stuff. Just making sure the bosses don't run out. Little things that keep you steady. How'd Tampa pull their operation off? Man, he's got a way of rallying people around him. Friends, allies with underworld. Contacts. Doesn't go in for sleep much either.
Maybe he bottomed his way to the bottom.
Cool.
Because his name is Pseudopod, and the hushed arena awaits a different spy.
Turned my colleagues away because you are?
He's going to make you say it out loud.
Really not important. I think it is.
He nods slowly. It's impossible to tell if he's looking at you in the half-light. A rough voice down the splintering phone line. No silly cunts. Cascade only, person to person. Cascade or nothing. Shards of both past and present collide. In the wreckage, a jagged pattern forms. 1. Tempo, cryptonym Taxman, your dormant asset. Contacts the opera. Intent unknown. Information unknown. Request, meeting with operant Cascade. Only Cascade.
Ah, now it's filling in. This is cool. But they didn't tell me. Didn't tell me anything.
2. Cascade status frozen. Duration in perpetuum. Opera issues directive. Dispatch lead operant to Portofero. 3. Pseudopod. Active in theatre. Assignment, meet with Taxman. Retrieve message. They wanted Pseudopod to become Tempo's new handler. You were just here to smooth the transition. 4. Pseudopod fails to meet with Taxman. Requests Cascade from Opera. 5. Timeline disrupted. Movements unknown. Pseudopod. Status changes to lost.
Then I enter stage right.
Fix. Cascade. Status changes to reanimated. Operant arrives in theatre, unbriefed, unassigned, and
Be fucked by a road, so
questions coagulate, but at their centre a truth catches the light. You knew it all along. One of your people reached out for you.
my asset. This is my assignment. Here's how I see it. Maybe how I don't. First, refocus. The weeping eye come in heavy, start cracking skulls. Temp gets a wild look in his eye and follows it out the door. You two spirits appear out of nowhere, full of socks and half stories. Now we're all jumping at shadows. I'm Rustaman. Brought up the following codes. I can't follow a code if you don't know let's fucking go. I'm sorry, what you want to do here. Calling this the middle. Best laid plans. I was trying to slink around the edges, a short drag. That's our biggest problem. Tempo's gone, Van. He's unlatched. Bottom lip. Don't know where he is, but I can tell you where it was.
Innocent use of past tense.
Oh my god.
But still, you don't care for it.
That is office up there. He nodded to the northern part of the bazaar. Tempo HQ. Been locked since its disappearance. No one in, no one out. Any idea where he is? What happened to it? I'd rather leave the guesswork to others. Like me. Seem to have a better grasp on the questions just about. Do the words all of the forgiven mean anything to you? Another one of Tempo's recent phrases. That one was for you. Far as I could make it out. I passed it on to your colleague, thought it might get to faster. Another thing my superiors kept from had to figure out from the cipher. Doc Boy put it in the cipher. This tilts his head. 5 people with it. When did you last see him? A week or so back. Since then, nothing. Why haven't you been inside? Because it's locked. What if the old man's been there the whole time and need to help him? He's not. Person and place misaligned. Pass the hand over in the bazaar. Wherever he is, he's not there.
A
Not here.
hollow centre, expanding with every passing hour.
When you're done. Large.
An old, low-slung workhorse with tar patches, welded plates, and mismatched boards. Marina 32, early 70s issue, Port of Fear and manufacturing, built for municipal dredging, but this one's been heavily modded.
And worse, just happened to get through. He's got a few more years left. He wraps his knuckle on the cabin roof. Wait, on the barge? Is that? Most ships are named after stars. We name them after lost sailors. Carve the name into a prow. The dead will watch the waters fall.
Long dead hands carrying the hull, white fingers in the brine.
Nice thought. Lots of additions. What's your name? Boatman. That's just what we call you. I'm not complaining. Let's try again. What's your name? First name? Boat.
You know where this is going, right? You're not going to just walk into it.
Definitely not your first name. Awful judgmental of you. Right, the last name?
He stares at you and keeps staring at you.
Dan. Noted. Thank you. Touche, Bushman. I enjoyed that. Anyway, a lot of bootleg goods here. Where they come from? Where'd they all come from? And some are produced locally, textiles, and the easiest way. Got some artisans in the field of pigs. Other things like toys need to be brought from. There's small manufacturers scattered along whatever coast. Those are rentes. Coast familiar with treasures, off-book factories. Other crates have to cross a few borders. Finally, interest in ministry mass culture. Because the Lutherans don't mind a little culture leaking these days. In fact, they encourage it. Government thing, shadow program. I don't ask too much about it, he shrugs. Merchandise gets shifted and no one sells it. No one selling it gets disappeared. Look out.